Hey everyone, welcome to Front of the Apps. I'm Minty, and this is episode 1 of the Frigate Fracas Season 2 tournament. This episode, we're starting out with a vehicle overview of the Maidens of Iron and Steam by BRM, which has, 3 vehicles, obviously, because that was the rules for Frigate Fracas. Hippolyta and Penthesilea, probably saying that wrong, but whatever, are pretty much identical, so we're just going to look at one of them, which is Hippolyta, which is already in the water. And then there's Atalanta that we'll look at here in a minute. So, got a front rudder there, got a prow, rudders in the back here, with a bunch of propellers. It's doing a decent 38 meters per second. It's pretty good for a ship this size. It's got a triple barrel cram turret. I should probably take notes. Give me 1 second. Get my notes thing open. I didn't think about that until just now. Can't seem to find it. BRM always managed to fit in ships that are one size class above what you'd expect. I know, right? Let me see here. There it is, tournament entry notes. New Maidens of... what is it? Fire and Steam? Iron and Steam. Okay. There, now I've got my notes in order. So they pack 96 and 84 pellets. It's got a bit of a disparity between barrels there, and oh, we must have hit the edge of the map. Yep, let me bring it over here. Whoops, I just exploded it. Repair that. I know, super professional, guys. You know it. So it's got 3 triple barrel cram turrets, 3 tri-barrel cram turrets, with roughly 20,000 kinetic and 11.5 kick. Damage. AP frag AG. Yes, way to fail on me. So I think all these turrets are identical. But then there's also these 500 millimeter direct input fed guns that'll fire 2 shells in the entire match. Which fires a big ol' Hesh round. Panther, get off my desk. You know you're not allowed. Okay, Treat the Cat has been redeemed. I need to hurry up with this stream or the cat's gonna get fat. That's like his 3rd treat already. Practically a machine gun at that rate, right? It's got cool looking superstructure with smokestacks. Nothing really going on underneath. There's a roll control rudder, I'm assuming. And a bunch of propellers. And also engine hull piping to exhaust the stuff from the engines. All in all, pretty neat ship. Jumping on the desk burns calories. I mean, you're not wrong, Cornelio, but... Alright. So now we'll check out the Atalanta, which is a very different ship. It's a dual-hulled, many-cannon cram boat. So let's take a look here at the cram cannons. Basically HE. OSHA approved safety net, indeed. Got a little safety net here. But yeah, it's a pretty neat looking ship. Very, it's a pretty unique design. I don't think anybody else went with a dual hull design like this. I don't remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's true. I mean, it has a fake paddle wheel on it. It's propelled by propellers. Yeah. Anyway, those boats, you know, like I said before, Hippolyta and Penthesilea are the same, so we're not going to look at Penthesilea because we're just looking at the same boat. But that is the Maidens of Iron and Steam by BRM. And they're going up against Entry. The very bland name. I don't know why I didn't call him Craven, you know, instead of just Entry, because they're called Cravens, you know, for the boats. So as you can see here, the Craven Scouts are both the same thing, so we'll just look at one of them. But they're pretty cool looking. Very unique looking hull design. Looks more like a spaceship than a boat. And this one is firing a high rate of fire plasma. Spaceships versus ironclads, what could go wrong, right? But yeah, these are all the same. And while they only use one charge per shot, so they only do 840 damage per shot, there's 8 of them. There's 4 turrets with 2 guns each. 100 build effort, 0 naming effort. Indeed. I'm half tempted to just rename it to Craven for him. Honestly. How many decos? I don't know. Oh yeah, I guess I should have looked at the firepower for... There's 112 plasma firepower with an armor cast of 31.8. Yeah, I don't know how to drink fire. Yeah, that is a lot for plasma. And then Anchor, if I remember correctly, Nope, I didn't remember correctly. This is not what I thought it was. Anchor has these 1950mm crams, which are basically HE with a tiny little bit of AP. Baby crams, right? And then it's got these 16.7mm 16.7 RPM 293mm Hesh. Oh, it's Hesh heat. Sorry. That's a... Yes, that is a spicy shell. Indeed. But it also has a very spaceshipy look. And, you know, reinforced wood for the deck. Got these little portholes here. Don't know why they go that deep, but... I mean, whatever, I guess. Because they're actually grates. Why is there a munition defense body? Yeah, I don't know. I saw that same thing when I was first looking at it, and I was like, huh? Alright. Total firepower of 95.63, 51% armor cost. Then real quick, just because I didn't do it for the Maidens, let's look at their 98 firepower, 47% armor cost. And Atalanta has 140 firepower with 39.3% armor cost. And then we'll go ahead and set this battle up real quick. And here we go. Let's get the prediction started real quick. Maidens versus entry. Prediction has begun. You've got 1 minute to place your bets. It is the world without islands, yes. Let's get this battle underway. Man, all those cram misses make me sad. Pew, pew, pew. Oh! Okay. That was not a cram miss. Most of those hit. Some serious damage to this scout. we got a counter battery at Atalanta. Did some damage, but Atalanta's got a lot of guns. This scout is getting focused down hard. And scout is destroyed. Oh yeah, I forgot to explain this, but as you might notice in the status displays in the upper left and upper right, there are red numbers now. Those numbers are the actual firepower of the vessels. Cornholio was nice enough to make a mod to add that, and he also fixed the timer. He also made it so it tells you how things died. So like Craven Scout says DS, that's for destroyed. And you know, A is for APS, C is for Cram, P is for Plasma. So like it says 1A 84C for Hippolyta and 56P for the Craven Scout. The Plasma is dual-purpose Sea-Wiz. That would make sense. Oh, we've got a break. This scout was broken in half. That dual-purpose Sea-Wiz didn't seem to help very much against this entry. The Maidens are tearing the Cravens apart. I thought 4 boat entries were forbidden. It was technically 2 plus a half of a boat. Will the anchor survive to the end of the round? That is the question. Hey, Blue Nexa. doing pretty good. Just doing a tournament bout. New tournament started today. It is a very long ship. It's also been destroyed. Was it a cut? I didn't see that. Looks like it's still connected, but whatever the case, the anchor is destroyed. So round 1, Maidens gets 63, entry gets 0. Let's go ahead and get this restarted. Hey, Pizza Major. We'll get round 2 underway. The major rules are each entry has to have 3 boats. They can be between 125 and 175,000 per boat, but the maximum materials total for all 3 boats can't exceed 450,000. The weapons allowed are crams, plasma, and APS. I did not allow incendiaries this time around because they came out like 3/4 of the way through the build cycle of the tournament, so I didn't want to suddenly throw that into the mix when everybody had already been building for not having incendiaries. Yeah, that is a friendly ram. And then other than that, it's just a bunch of balancing rules and things. But those are the major rules. Yeah, for once it's not BRM's entries that's doing a friendly ram. True. Well, that was an extremely bad shot. These two are just stuck together. Hey, at least this doesn't cause the game to lag out and crash anymore. That's a huge improvement. Though that has been the case for a long time now. It just doesn't feel like that long for some reason, but it really has been a couple years. Ooh, one of the scouts are destroyed. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, Blue Neck Sega. Yep, that scout is destroyed. Oh, and a follow from Pizza Major. Thank you very much. Yeah, some of those cram shells are going real wide. And from Drakefire. Thanks, guys. A follow train, indeed. Yeah. Even though it's probably to the detriment of the channel, I don't really ask for follows and subscribes and all that much, because I always find that kind of, I don't know, a little tacky. Even though it probably would do the... Oh, looks like the other scout died. Even if it would probably do my channel some good, I just don't like doing it. So one thing, Blue Nexa, Cornholio made a mod for the tournament, the custom battle mode, that you can probably see the red numbers on the status thing. It displays the firepower of the vehicles, basically, which is really useful for like tournament stuff. Ooh, this ship, Atalanta's not doing so good. Atalanta might go down here. It is almost certainly going to go down here. Yeah, probably not Dreekfire. Engine got bonked. It happens. The skipping cramps hurt my heart. I know, right? It was just a suggestion. You know, because I do like it. Because this is actually the first episode we're using it. Just imagine super cav cams. Yeah, that's terrifying. Yeah, that's been the feedback we've gotten so far to Blue Nexa, as Cornholio just said. Yeah, the destroyed thing is a little bit... The purple on the gray like that is a bit rough. Well, looks like Anchor's going to survive this time. Alright, 61.4 to 36.3. It's always fun to watch Cram Slugfest, indeed. It's just a shame that unless, you know, you tailor the tournament rules to Crams, they tend to underperform a bit. Just because they're very easy to dodge. You know, from a tournament perspective, that is. Crams are amazing if you know what you're fighting ahead of time. Yeah, that's true too. If you can tailor your boat to fight something specific with Crams, that makes them a lot better. But when you have to build for a general field because you don't know what everybody else is going to bring. Kind of slapped my mouse there. Or if you're fast enough to be point blank, yes, that also is a method to make crams work a bit better. But in tournaments, unless, like, if there's a speed limit, then the ships are never going to exceed the speed limit, and you'll never be able to catch them. If there is no speed limit, then you run the risk of the ships being faster than you, and then you can't get close enough to use your guns. Oh, looks like one of the scouts was AI deaded. A shameful way to die. Right, Corn? Indeed, Blue Nexa. Watching crams just blow a bunch of block confetti out from a vehicle is always fun. Oh, this scout's AI dead as well. What the heck is the anchor doing way out there? Must have dropped its anchor by accident, right? Uh-oh, Atalanta's getting DQ. Turn, Atalanta, turn! Nope, Atalanta's gonna make it. Oh, nope, spoke too soon, it made it. Basically, Mitch. The anti-curse. Will the anchor survive the next minute and 40 seconds? That is the question. Ball says yes, yeah. Probably, unless it gets AI deaded. time. Man, Atalanta is looking rough. Got real messed up in that fight, but it survived. Yeah, time fuse probably would have benefited the Maidens quite a bit. 1.5 vote left, right? Alright, so the score for round 3, 80.6 to 39.8. Gives us a final score of 68.3 to 25.4. That is within vote range, barely. Right. That is another thing with my tournaments, Blue Nexa. Half of your score comes from the combat, and half comes from basically a popularity vote on my Discord. That way, ships with good aesthetics that don't necessarily perform well still have a chance at being able to win a match. Or 2/3 from combat, yeah, it's more like 2/3 from combat. But yeah, it gives a little more weight to actually building ships that are interesting to watch, rather than just building bricks with weapons. You know, something I've been doing for a while. Hey, Sean Reed. You had to reset your password to log in? That's rough. Especially since you're coming in at the tail end of the stream. We're about to be ending here shortly. Alright, so the Maidens win the prediction. But yeah, literally, Sean Reed, the match just ended, as you can see, all 3 rounds. Basically going to be ending the stream here in a moment. But we do have Blue Nexa here, who is one of the devs for the game itself. So if anybody has any questions for him, now would be the time to ask before we end the stream. Yes, hello, Panther. Yes, hello, kitty cat. Oh, okay, there's the treat the cat. I was waiting for it. There you go. And there's a feed the fuzzy ones I see, so some for the doggo too. All right. Treats distributed. What? Huh? I'm not sure what you're asking there, Sean Reed. Are you asking about this battle? Ah, gotcha. DQ is disqualification, Nexa. Like, the custom battle mode has that whole thing built into it where if you're moving away from all the enemies and you're too far away, it gives you DQ points. Okay, great. How do the other ships on the Maidens look? A little beat up, but not too bad. Also, well, maybe a little bit more beat up. Looks a little rougher over here. Panther, you are not allowed on my desk, cat. You know this. Ah, yes, Cornholio. I'm surprised it took you this long to bring it up. Cornholio's Cornholio's entries have a tendency to take a long time to load in and potentially cause severe lag because of the complex breadboarding he does. It's kind of a meme at this point. Like he literally had to trim some of his breadboards and whatnot from his entry to get it to fit into this tournament because I have a rule against load times after the previous tournament because there was one entry that took literally like 2 minutes to load in. So it's like, oof. That was just too much, so I put a time limit on how long the loading is allowed to take. Yes, hello, cat. He is in my lap. Well, that's good to know. That's already known. Yes, Panther. He wants more treats, but he cannot has more treats. You've had plenty. You have had plenty. All right, well, thanks for stopping by, Blue Nexa. First time I've had a dev visit the stream in the like, geez, how many years have I been doing this? A lot, like 5+ years. First time a dev's actually stopped by the stream. At least that has made their presence known. I don't know if somebody's, popped in and just not said anything. But yeah, thanks for answering the questions. Thanks, for just being helpful. It's always appreciated. But yeah, with that, that will be the end of this episode and of the stream, folks. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.